all the condemnation of others really condemns ourselves. Adjust the microcosm which is in our power to do. The macrocosm will adjust itself for you. There is no limit to the power of the human mind. The more concentrated it is, the more power is brought to bear on one point. Take up one idea, make that one idea your life. Think of it, dream of it, and live on idea. Let the brain, muscles, nerves, every part of your body be full of that idea and just leave every other idea alone. This is the way to success. A tremendous stream is flowing towards the ocean, carrying us all along with it. And though, like straws and scraps of paper, we may at times float aimlessly about, in the long run we are sure to join the ocean of life and bliss. The more we grow in love, virtue, and holiness, the more we see love, virtue, and holiness outside. What is now wanted is a combination of the greatest heart with the highest intellectuality, of infinite love with infinite knowledge. Above all, beware of compromises. Hold on to your own principle in will and way and never adjust them to others' fads through the greed of getting supporters. Your Atman is the support of the universe. Whose support do you stand in need of? Above all, beware of compromises. I do not mean that you are getting into antagonism with anybody, but you have to hold on your own principle in will or way and never adjust them to others. Frauds thought the greed of getting supporters. Why should a man be moral? Because this strengthens his will. This world will always continue be a mixture of good and evil. Our duty is to sympathize with the weak and to love even the wrongdoer. All who have actually attained any real religious experience never wrangle over the form in which the different religions are expressed. They know that the soul of all religion is the same, and so they are no quarrel with anybody just because he or she has not speak in the same tongue. Anything that brings spiritual, mental, and physical weakness, touch it not with the toes of your feet. Are you unselfish? That is the question. If you are, you will be perfect without reading a single religious book, without going into a single church or temple. Even the greatest fool can accomplish his task if it were after his or her heart. But the intelligent ones are those who can convert every work into one that suits their taste. The land where humanity has attained its highest towards gentleness, towards generosity, towards purity, towards calmness, it's India. Education is the manifestation of perfection already exist in man. Desire can be eradicated from the root by firmly imbibing the four attributes of Jnana, Atma, Nisartha, Vairagya, Dharma, and full-fledged devotion to God. My faith is in the younger generation, the modern generation. Out of them will come my workers. They will work out the whole problem like lions. It is the level-headed man, the calm man, the good judgment and cool nerves and great sympathy and love, who does good work and so does good to himself. First believe in the world, that there is meaning behind everything. This is the first lesson to learn. Be determined not to curse anything outside, not to lay the blame upon anyone outside, but stand up, lay the blame on yourself. You will find that is always true. Get hold on yourself. Tell the truth boldly. whether it hurts or not. Never pander to weakness. If truth is too much for intelligent people and sweeps them away, let them go. The sooner the better. This life is a hard fact. Work your way through it boldly. Though it may be adamantine, no matter, the soul is stronger.